Vice Chair, I'm going to call this meeting to order. And just a little comment, everyone knows it's warm, and then plus I'm pretty sure you're going to look at the news this evening at 6 o'clock. So we're going to run this meeting and we're going to be finished by 6 o'clock. How about that? And anything we need necessary to move over to the next meeting, we shall do so up on the agreement of our members here. I don't want to overstep them. The name of the agreement. Okay, so we don't have a quorum tonight. And when we do, therefore, we will be approving the minutes and the agenda. But the agenda that you have before you, that is what we're going to be using for this evening. Okay? And one of the things I asked you, if you have any comments, if you could please come to the table here and speak loud enough so everyone could hear what is being said. Therefore, it will make it much better for our reporters and subscribers. Okay, with that, moving forward, I've already mentioned the meeting has been called to order. The approval of the agenda and the minutes will be later on as soon as we get a quorum. If not, we'll forfeit until November's meeting. Public comments at this time. Yeah.
Oh, I have one. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. I have one when ready.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Princess Robinson, she, her pronouns. I'm here tonight representing Richmond Land as the new executive director. Richmond Land is a 501c3 nonprofit community land trust, the first one in Richmond. We believe that Richmond residents knows everything that we want, that Richmond needs, right? And so we provide pathways for everyday people to collectively organize around property acquisitions, around land development, around affordable housing. So I'm really glad to be here. I got a couple of updates for folks. We're hiring. We have 2 positions opening right now that I would love to share. I'll share with you guys through chat and with Tanya. We're looking for a community engagement manager. We're also looking for a real estate manager. We're also looking for new board members to support our mission and our vision out here in Richmond. Basically, we're rooted in anti-displacement and community-controlled assets. That's my public comment.
Very good. Thank you for your 3 minutes. Thank you. 3 minutes. I told you now for 3 minutes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Wyatt Patak, and we are doing I think it's our 6th Day at the Park Gospel Outreach at Shields Reed Park on November 2nd. It's from 12 to 3 p.m. So from 12 to 1, we'll be serving lunch. We'll be serving sandwiches, chips, and drinks. And then from 1 to 3, we'll have a lot of children's activities, Child Evangelism Fellowship, Bay Area Rescue Mission, and others will be out there talking to people. We'll have a lot of kids games. We're doing a fall pumpkin prayer, and we'll be doing some other things as well out there. So we're going to do a lot of gospel outreach and sermons as well. So if you guys are interested in volunteering, you can let me know. My name again is Wyatt Patak. My email is wyattpatak@yahoo.com. That's WYATTPTAK@yahoo.com. The host church is North Richmond Missionary Baptist Church, and we've got about 6 or 7 other churches in West Contra Costa that are helping with it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So thank you very much.
Very good. Now, did you state your name and your contact information for once someone can call you?
Yeah, I prefer email. So yeah, so WyattPatak@yahoo.com.
Okay, thank you.
So, and anything, any questions?
Okay. You might want to spell, I know your last name, but
yeah.
You might want to spell, it's P-T-A-K.
P-T-A-K,
yeah,
just the 4 letters.
Yeah.
WyattPatak@yahoo.com.
Okay,
all right, thank you so much.
Wyatt, it's nice to see you in person. I've seen your name, and so it's nice to put a face with the email. So my name is Latifa Abdullah with the North Richmond Farm, Urban Tills North Richmond Farm. We're at 323 Brookside Drive. And I wanted to let you know about a couple of things we have coming up. So this month we have on October 19th. So if you're not, I saw that there's a community cleanup also. So if you're not participating in the community cleanup, we do have a workshop called Make Your Own Salve, or How to Make Your Own Salve. It's October 19th at 10 a.m. to 12:30. And so we're using flowers, herbs, and oils to make your own medicine. Again, that's Saturday, October 19th. That'll be at the North Richmond Farm. Also wanted to let you know about something that's coming. It's brand new. We filled a position, it had been vacant for a little bit, extended learning. So Alana's over that, and she's gonna be doing an after school at the farm. It's 3:30 to 5 p.m. After school at the farm every Wednesday, starting October 23rd, 3:30 to 5. It's pre-K to 5th graders. And yeah, so the program includes hands-on gardening, nutrition, and ecology activities, mindfulness, outdoor games, arts and crafts, snacks, and more. So just wanted to let you know that those things are available to you. And also, you know, if you'd like to do a tour or come and volunteer, yeah, we'd love for you to do that. Again, my name is Latifa, and the phone number at Urban Health is 510-232-0911. My email is latifa@urbanhealth.org, and my name is spelled Latifah. Thank you.
Thank you, Latifa. Okay, are there any others? Yes. Yes.
Just really quickly, we do have an opening on the MAC. So Jorge Rico Vera stepped down from his position. He actually joined law enforcement in another county, but you know, that would be his full time, and it's going to be really hard for him to join. So he's decided to resign. So we do have an opening, and people who are interested in serving on the MAC can send me an email. I'm happy to send you the application, but that's an opening that we currently have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Are there any others? Yes, Beverly.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. You know, we had Dr. Henry Clark, who was one of our board members, longstanding board member, founder, and a way of honoring his service to the board, I choose to recognize a member from the community that reminds me of Dr. Henry Clark. So this is our 3rd year giving this award. And this year's award goes to Miss Audrey Davidson, a community member. So this is just a Dr. Henry Clark Service Award, and it comes with a little something, something. So I'm going to get it. She's a member of the community. She supports the MAC board, and that's enough.
No, it's not.
I really appreciate the award. I'm new to the community, and when I found out about this, it was a way to get involved and be a part of my community. I've never really done that before, so this has all been exciting. And all of you have been so friendly, and even if we disagree, it's still in good taste and love. So I appreciate all the conversations we have and the things that I've gotten from coming to these meetings. Because of these meetings, I've joined a lot of other things. I've gotten more involved in the community. So thank you for the award, and thanks for serving the community and letting me be a part of it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, yeah, with that, we don't have any more comments. Do you have any more public comments at this time? No, we don't see any. Okay, well, going back, since we have a quorum,
Sorry, can I mention the positions we have available?
yeah.
We have a couple of positions we're hiring for. All right, so social media manager, we're looking for social media manager, someone who's great at storytelling also as part of that position. And we've had a position available for quite a long time. It's a fund development associate, and that person would help with grants. So go to urbantilth.org and take a look at the positions we have available. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. With that, going back up into our agenda before we go any further, we do have a quorum here, and I would like to have a motion for the approval of the agenda, not the minutes, but the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Okay, all in favor?
So we have second and
The second?
I second the
You looked at me, I looked for second.
Second it.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, any abstentions? Hearing none, thank you. Okay, well, I divided out, I have, we have the minutes here for approval, and I'm gonna abstain, and give the reason why. So with that, I would like to introduce what my finding is for the agenda. For the minutes. On page 2, on the minutes, there's 2 things on page 2. One of the things with Officer Sakai, and we reported about the carpet being stole, the carpet wire, and my comment was the wire was being also, thieves was also stealing wires from the church site. It is not the infrastructure, we're not talking about the structure, we're talking about the light poles. So let's make that correction and put in light poles instead of infrastructure. The other one, a remark that I made was about Officer Sakai taking care of the parking problem that is at Davis Chapel on the corner of 369 Chesley. Individuals have been parking in the red zone. It is not just the church members are complaining about parking. Where the people are complaining about the red zone, the blind spot going into Chesley or Patrol. That's the other correction. Okay. Now, hearing that,
So do you want to recommend that they be approved with the corrections, or you just?
now, because that's oratory that had to be corrected. It's just not typos. It was statements that were made and wasn't complete and was actually written wrong.
This was if you don't want the minutes corrected.
Oh, I'm getting to it now. I just made my statements now. So with that, if there are any other corrections other than the corrections that I have presented at this meeting, I would like to have a motion to accept the minutes that was printed and with the corrections and with the statements of correction. May I have a motion?
I move that the minutes be approved with the requested correction.
In a second. Okay, did you get it? Second. Okay, all in favor? Any opposers at this time? Hearing none, thank you. It has been approved and accepted. Okay, moving on. Now, I'm pretty sure we're at law. I'm getting my minutes together. My agenda. Okay, so public comments, minutes, so law enforcement. We have the sheriff here and we're competing.
Sure.
Sheriff, you have the floor.
Hello, I'm Deputy Webb with the Sheriff's Office. This month we had 278 calls for service here in North Richmond. 11 of those turned into police reports. And we only had, of the select crimes, we only had 1 select crime, which was an auto burglary this month, last month, compared to 12 and 14 the previous months. So it's a little bit better month. Select crimes, there's other like burglaries, thefts, vandalisms. It's about 10 select crimes. Any questions?
Any questions or comments to the applicant? Thank you for your service.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. Any other law enforcement agency?
No.
No one online? Then we'll move on to line 5, items for discussion and or any action, the new construction duplex planning permit.
But do you wanna speak?
Yes. Good evening. I hope everyone can hear me very well. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate the time. Yes, I am representing, I'm the architect for a project located on the corner of 4th and Silver. The client owns the lot there. There are actually 2 lots side by side, and he owns the inner lot as well as the corner lot. But he is currently proposing on the lot off of the corner lot a new duplex. It will be 2 stories with an upper level unit and a lower level unit. And it will have 2 off-street parking spaces. We are also part of this project. It is also providing an ADU on that same property. So we will have a total of 3 new housing units in this neighborhood. We've definitely, he's been holding on to the lot for some time, waiting for that moment to kind of connect with a project that we wanted to do. And I was more than happy to help him with, being a former Richmond Oiler and Richmond resident. So I understand the importance of the lack of housing currently in the city of Richmond. So being with the allowed density that county is allowing us for this particular lot, we are proposing the duplex in addition to the ADU in the rear.
Thank you. Any questions or comments?
I don't have a question and a comment. May I?
Sure. See?
Yeah, I just have a question. Why is there no parking plan inside? I mean, you're gonna have 3 units with no parking spot plan inside or somewhere. When it's getting really, the streets are getting really busy there, and I mean it's getting like, very very hard to find out parking spots. And if you start, with this new constructions and new, it's really nice to have the housing, but it will be nice if you plan for parking too, because it's just the streets are getting like so busy, because, usually when people live there, it's not just one person that is gonna live, it's more than one to be able to afford the rent or to pay for it. So parking is getting a pretty bad issue around there. So that's my question. If you take in consideration housing, please take in consideration parking spots.
Well, thank you very much, Leticia. Always a welcome comment. And you're right, absolutely, that parking was something we took into consideration. And on the 3rd page of our drawings, and perhaps county did not disperse that when they gave away the other packet, but we are proposing 3 off-street parking spots. 1 is a garage parking, and the 2 are on the front of the property. So we will be including 3 off-street parking spots as part of this project.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions? There's nothing there, right? So it's like a new development, there's nothing on the lot.
Yes, exactly. It is a empty lot.
Anyone else? So I guess what you're seeking for us is a recommendation to support this permit?
Yes, that would be our ideal situation.
Can I get a motion to?
We have to wait for Annie to come back.
You don't have to hurt. Thank you. Keep us legit.
And I want to keep you all in this. Okay, so where are we?
Hello, I'm seeking for a motion from the board to support the submission of this permit to build a duplex on a vacant lot. No, she doesn't need to approve it. She didn't do that. I need a motion to approve. I need a second. I second the motion. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. All those opposed?
So, okay, 3 and 1 abstention. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate that.
And then we're going to item 6, the presentation from East Bay Mud.
I don't see her here.
East Bay Mud, once, twice, adios. Okay. Now we're down to our agency program report. City of Richmond Community Services Department.
Nothing to report.
Shields Reed Neighborhood Council. Item C, Contra County Housing Authority.
Good evening, everybody. Tony Usferi, Deputy Executive Director here. Not too much to report that's different from last meeting. We're still working to get our below market scattered site purchasers into escrow. We believe that 3 of the 4 buyers are ready to get into escrow and start working to close on those units. Richmond Land is the last one that we are waiting on, and after that, we will be focusing on 100% on the market rate units, as well as getting a RFP for the main campus release. As soon as we have a better understanding of what that schedule is going to look like, we're going to send out an email to all the people that requested that they be notified when that RFP gets ready to be released, alerting them to the fact that it's coming. And it's going to be roughly a 90 to 120 day application process. And, you know, while that's happening, we'll be engaging with the selection panel, making sure everybody's up to speed with the rating criteria, making sure that everybody's familiar with the process. Sorry. You know, hopefully have a developer selected or multiple developers, depending on what it looks like, fairly soon after we close that process. So we'll be sure to keep the MAC involved and updated as we know more, so that the community is aware when there's going to be meetings with the newly selected developer to start talking about what their plan is, getting input on what kind of amenities they'd like to see in the replacement units. You know, any kind of suggestions they have for design, all of that will be part of those community engagement meetings. Any questions? Okay, well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Community Housing Development Corporation. Are you doing for Don in the mitigation or just? Yeah.
So right now for the Corinne Sain Center, we have secured monies to update our kitchen, which is going to help enhance the programs that we have here. We bought a new refrigerator, new stove, just pretty much a new sink. Everything is going to be brand new in there, so that'll help enhance some of the programs that we have here. If you want to comment on some of the programs that we have.
Yes, so today we had a presentation by Urban Till, and they actually are developing a new program called Sitting with the Seniors. So actually, they're going to bring gardening inside the center to where the center, the seniors, young at heart, will actually be able to plant, start planting seeds, getting the soil fertile and things like that. They had a great discussion on possibly building a greenhouse? you know, oh, okay. So anyway, just kind of, trying to update, you know, they have these, boxes that are called medicine boxes. And so like Latifah mentioned, on the 19th, you can actually, you know, if you have ailments and things that you'd like help with healing, these, medicine boxes will be, made for you. So that's a really good thing. And also we just, with this partnership, the ambassadors from Urban Tilt have agreed to help maintain our garden, the Mother Moore's prayer garden. So we have, you know, this really great information and great camaraderie and partnership between the two. So thank you guys for your support.
And I apologize. I'm Kalu Dennis. I'm the Community Services Coordinator. This is Janine Shahid. She's the Preventive Services Coordinator.
And Community Engagement Manager.
Okay. So also, tomorrow we have a lot of volunteers coming out to volunteer in the garden and other places throughout the center where we need help at, to help update the garden. We built some new boxes, planter boxes in there to kind of expand on the garden a little bit. So we did that all the last couple of weeks. So that should be something that should be exciting to come around and see what we actually plant in those boxes. The Resource Center continues to grow. They had about 195 residents visit the center this past month. Also, we're securing monies, in the process of securing monies for our Clean Slate program and other programs that we want to run out the center. So that will help enhance and get more people into the center also. I think that's it for...
Just one more thing. Here at the center, we're actually seeking donations of candy for the Halloween candy bag giveaway. So if you can just drop it off here, that would be great. Donations of big bags of candy for the kids. That would be awesome.
Yes, and just one comment, and this is this should have been said when we had the presentation for Mother Moore. She is a vegetarian. If you didn't know, she is a vegetarian. She does not eat meat. She is a straight out vegetarian, and that was one of the key things that was supposed to have been mentioned in her presentation. Yeah, so not only the garden, but she's doing what she does love to do, and she is a vegetarian.
That is awesome. Okay. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Yeah. And
didn't need anything with eyes.
Right. And, awesome. And for mitigation, we have the North Richmond Green newsletter that is going out as we speak. To residents, we waited to the end of the month. It normally come out in September. We waited to the end of the month because we wanted to also send out the Willie Spears cleanup that's coming up October 19th. We wanted to make sure that the residents got both at the same time, so that way they can be informed on what's going on. The Willie Spears event is normally a great event to get rid of a lot of household items. For this Willie Spears event, we will be accepting tires. Each household is able to bring up to 20 tires. 20. I don't know. They did it somewhere else. Somebody brought over 500 tires, and they had to kind of stop it. Yeah. Yes. So, so we wanted to make sure we shouting that out on the website and on the North Richmond Green website, saying that only up to 20 tires that will be accepted from each household. So that way we won't get overwhelmed with any tires. But this is, like I said, this is a great time for individuals to get rid of those household items that you do not want anymore, and you're not able to take it to the RSS to dump it. So this is a great time to dump it. We'll have 6 sites set up throughout North Richmond. Most people know where the sites are, but it's on also the flyer. And those sites will be, some sites will be accepting metal, and some sites, the main site will be accepting metal and tires. So, so definitely use that time to get rid of household items that's no longer wanted.
And if you can't make it on that day, please contact me for disposable vouchers. I can give you 24 disposable vouchers to take items to the dump, and it's worth $120.
And on this Richmond Green newsletter, we just gave out resources, talked about the meetings that are all happening, and also just important resources like the one from Recycle More. If you're not for sure how to dump a household item, you can scan the barcode that's on here and type that item in, and it'll tell you exactly what to do to get rid of those items. So got a lot of good resources. Another thing that we have developed, we're developing a call sheet. So look for this coming out pretty soon. It's just for another resources, who to call if a certain incident happened, like on the railroads, or if you see somebody that's in need, those phone numbers are here to call. So that way, it's just another form of just outreach, and so we can all be informed of who to call when there's an issue out there in North Richmond. All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So now we're going to item G, Corporation Richmond.
Found anyone?
Corporation Richmond. Now we're going to Urban Tilt.
So the construction at the farm is going really well. As you drive by, you can see the outdoor classrooms. If you see there's a couple of spheres that look like sundials. So that's the outdoor classroom that's going to be in the orchard, and then there's an outdoor classroom that's going to be in the crop rows. Yeah, so phase 2 is looking really good. You can see a little color now. So you see the compost toilet, the nursery, the greenhouse, the watershed workshop, the tool shed. So the farm facilities portion of this multi-phase project is coming together. And just mention, like I said, we're hiring for a couple of positions, a social media manager and a fund development person, associate. And just to repeat, register if you want to attend the event for the salve event, make your own salve. Again, that's October 19th. You can go to urbantilt.org to register. Keep in mind, October 23rd, starting October 23rd, we'll have the after school at the farm every Wednesday at 3:30. At Verde, they're having, let's see, October 26th. Actually, I'm sorry, that's a different part of Urban Tilt where that's going to be at the Greenway, 6 in Ohio. Okay, but Verde, so our watershed team is doing something at Verde. They're doing, that's October 31st, Thursday from 2 to 4 at the school. It's trick or treat at Wildcat Creek. So you can join the watershed team, and they're going to be, they're asking the young folks to come in costume and participate in trick or treat along Wildcat Trail. And they're also going to be, so this is trick or treat and cleanup. And I think that is it. Look for we'll have something in the mail this month about the salve event. Next month, we'll have something in the North Richmond. We usually send it out to all North Richmond residents. Next month, look out for a community day where you can come and help plant in the landscaping in phase 2. And that's November. And I think that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, that is it. Any other concerns? We've exhausted the agenda. Meeting adjourned. The next meeting is Tuesday, November 5th, day after election.
Thank you, everyone. Did you leave? No, I said I didn't have the updates. Oh, okay. I got some.